Good morning, it's Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. Today in math, we're going to be finishing up our Polygons in Nature book, and you will be turning it in today. You will be using the app's Book Creator, Pic Collage, and also Google Classroom for the turn-in. That will also coincide with your writing project as they go together. In reading, we're going to be back in that article, Warm-Blooded or Cold-Blooded, and you'll have a couple of questions on a Google quiz about that. And in science, you'll finish up working on the paperwork for your animal habitat project. Upcoming assignments, your Polygon in Nature adventure story is due today, April 28th. Also make sure that you watch the review videos. And again, I've had to switch this with our new grading schedule, so you're not going to be watching the review videos for conversions, place value, and interpreting expressions, just place value. And you have a Friday test on this. Everyone will need to be on Meet live at your assigned time. Remember, your time is the same each week, and it's in a document called Friday Meet Schedule. This is attached to the Thursday morning message. Be prepared. Make sure that you've watched the video and you've studied a little bit. Come with paper and pencil. Okay, so last day that we're going to be discussing this Polygon in Nature project. So today you are going to have two tasks to complete this book. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a cover for your book. So here's the cover for my book. You can do whatever it is that you choose. I designed my cover on Pic Collage and then put it into my book creator. It does need to have a background or an image, so I selected this picture of the rainforest. You're going to need a title and also the author, which is going to be you. You can tell I added a doctor there. I am not a doctor, but it made it sound a little more official, and since it's a narrative, I can be a doctor. On today's daily quiz, you will need to check off that you have made a cover for your book. Okay. The other thing you're going to do is you're going to create an About the Author page. Sometimes you'll see these at the back of even large chapter books, and they usually include a photo of the author, so I would like a photo of you. And then I'd like a combination of made up and true information about you underneath your picture. This information should make you sound like an expert on quadrilaterals and also an expert on wherever it is that you explored. So mine here says Amanda Hernandez has a passion for quadrilaterals. Do I really have a passion for quadrilaterals? They're okay. I have to teach them. They're not my favorite math topic. It says, and I've studied them and their habitats for many years. This trip into the rainforest was a crowning moment in my career and one she will never forget. Is the rainforest on my top 10 list of places to visit? No. I mean, it would be pretty awesome, but I have another list of top 10 places I would like to visit. So a lot of this information is made up, but it makes me sound like a scientist who really wanted to go and see these animals in their habitat. So you're going to do what you need to make it sound realistic and add in some real and fake information there. Right now would be a good time to pause this video and go work on both your book cover and this About the Author page. This one will also have a checkbox question on your Google quiz, just for you to indicate that you have indeed created the About the Author page. Okay, last thing to do before you actually turn in your Polygons in Nature book is I would like you to read your book to someone. Read your book to anyone at your house. It can be an adult or another kid. An adult might be a little more helpful with giving you some clear feedback. Afterward, I would like you to ask them what they liked about your book and what they thought maybe you could do a little bit better on. Maybe they want you to add more details, or maybe you jumped in your story too quickly and they want you to slow it down a little. Listen to that feedback, and I would like you to go ahead and make some improvements after that. This is our editing and revising. Go through, add in some more details, think about word choice, whatever it is that they suggested to you, make those improvements, and then make sure that you turn in your best work. This book will be part of your grade for your final grades for 5th grade on shapes. So make sure that you turn in your absolute best work. Okay, today in reading, we're going to be back in that short story, Dinosaurs Warm or Cold-Blooded. And today you're going to be doing some context clue questions, and we've talked about these before. Remember, context clues is when I come across a word that I don't really know, and I can read the sentence before it, read the sentence that it's in, and read the sentence that it's after to try to figure out the meaning of that word. So in today's article, all the words that I've asked you to use context clues to figure out are underlined. You're going to be looking specifically for the words endothermic, ectothermic, mesothermic, and metabolism. So as you read, make sure that you're thinking about those words and maybe taking some notes, or if you've put the document, if you've uploaded it into your from your Google Classroom into a Google Doc, you could actually highlight on the article there so that you can start marking off the meaning of those words or some hints, so that you're best able to answer the questions on your Google quiz. So right now would be a really good time to pause this video, go back to that article, reread it, look for those words, take some notes as we've said before, and then go answer your quiz questions. All right, in science, today is your absolute last day to finish up this animal habitat project. You should have all your paperwork finished today. You're going to use all this information to help you build a 3-dimensional model that you'll have to show the class on Friday. And as we were just talking, you will have a 3-dimensional model that you're going to have available for your class's viewing on Friday. Those are going to be made with objects that you find around home and art supplies that you have. I know I sent you guys home with your colored pencils and crayon and markers if you had those, so please pull those out of your bags and work on creating this habitat for the animal that you selected and that you were talking about in your animal habitat project paperwork. You will make a video of yourself talking about the habitat, why you put in the things that you selected, and you're going to upload that both to Seesaw and Google Classroom. And Seesaw, your classmates will be able to see your work, and in Google Classroom, I will be able to see your work. This will be due this Friday, May 1st. All right, and last thing is our app of the week. I would like you to spend 15 to 30 minutes on Freckle each day this week. I know you've already been working away at this. I mentioned yesterday it would be a good idea to work in the numbers in base 10 or the operations and algebraic thinking sections. Both of those sections might have questions that'll be similar to what I ask you on Friday's live meet test, so it might be a good opportunity to practice. Okay guys, let me know if you have any questions or concerns. It's great to see you when you come in to meet, even if you just stop by to say hello or tell me about some interesting things going on in your lives. I've got to see lots of people's pets and find out about what they're doing with their free time, so I'd love to be able to visit with you a little bit. I miss you very much. It's just not quite the same. School's not the same without us being in person, and I hope you kind of feel that way too, and I hope you have a wonderful day.